Good morning, Vietnam. Hello. Oh, hope everyone is well. I appreciate that it's early. It's an early start and it's an early live stream. And the reason we've got early today is because we've got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm glad to be back. I think it's important to say thank you to everybody who's been wondering where we are on the live streams. Everyone who's been sending messages saying, "Hey, when we're doing a live stream," and the constant support that we've had. So, thank you ever so much for everybody who's been wondering where we've been, where we are, what we've been doing. We've been pretty busy. I'm really pleased to say that we're up and running at Uncle Keith's Paint Shop, and that's been a hard month or so to get there, but really pleased to say that we are up and running. Uncle Keith is doing an amazing job already. We've got some great stuff booked in. Good morning, Chris. We've got some great stuff booked in. The diary is looking good. So couple of notes of what we've got to do today. We have got a Mark II Escort with a Honda S2000 engine in it, so that's got to be mapped this morning. We've had a few Colts in that we've been mapping this week, as well as FN2s. So we've been very busy in our workshop. I'm going to try and set my camera up a bit better. We've been very busy in our workshop, and then trying to manage Uncle Keith's as well. But now that now that we're up and running, I think it's gonna be a lot easier. So good morning, Steve. Hey, good morning, Typod Tweaks. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're happy to see it up. There's some good progress. Morning, Flawless Culture. Morning, Alex. Hope you're well. Yeah, so we've got an EP3 in Uncle Keith's Paint Shop, a Milano pink one. No, it is red. And that's been disassembled for paint, which is great. We completed our first job as Uncle Keith's Paint Shop. Keith did a phenomenal job on an Audi Q5, and we were really proud. We were really proud, so proud in fact that we took a Pet Shop Boys photograph in front of the Uncle Keith's Paint Shop wall. We were very impressed with that. It was a long time coming. Yeah, and there's still bits to sort out, as there is with any brand new business. And like I say, the inception of that business, you've seen it from the start to hopefully never finish. There's going to be lots and lots of things to see. We've got a lot to do. Like I say, we've got things like merchandise, which I still need to sort for all of the companies, and logos, stickers. Morning, Peter. Morning, Mark. There's lots of things to get involved with and get sorted. You don't realise things in the background, like sorting out accounts packages. And there's lots of little things that I've still got to get sorted. Morning. Here he is on his first live stream. Uncle Keith, how are you, mate?
Morning. Yeah, good, thank you.
This is Keith. Hi, Keith. Look, there he is.
Morning.
Yeah, so I was just saying that we're up and running, and it's all looking good.
Yeah.
You're back on with the EP3 today?
I've got a BMW rear bumper to do.
BMW?
Yeah.
What colour's that, man?
Mineral grey, I think it is.
Mineral grey.
Yeah, B39.
Yeah, excellent.
I'm after the jump pack. Is that...
I would say
down there.
There's a very small possibility that jump pack is well, see, if it doesn't, we'll get there. We'll give it a push.
Yeah,
I suppose. Okay, I thought you were already in. I seen the blue phone.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I dropped it off last night.
Yeah.
So I can go home in it today.
Oh, right, okay.
I drove the BMW in.
Yeah. It's worth noting I've always got clothes in.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really realise.
Yeah, I've always got clothes in. There's definitely something you can use as a ball car, always.
And then I did think Swift So,
yeah, you've got an FN2. There's all sorts of things you can take over.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you break it, you fix it.
We'll get it fixed.
You bought my FN2, at least you can fix it. Cheers, Keith. Let me know if you need a push.
Thank you.
Yeah, so all going well and all going according to plan so far. But like I say, there's quite a few things to morning lads. Yes, that was Keith. That was Uncle Keith himself. There's quite a few things to finalise, and I think we're going to pick up as we go. The beauty of what we're doing is that, much the same as working with Richard, I know that everything Keith does is bang on. So I'm really, it makes it a lot easier for me. You know, like if I'm like, he's just brought a BMW in. I've got no idea about BMW paint codes or what's required to repair or what clips might be required, but Keith knows. So once the work's booked in, it's sorted. It's under control. It's lovely that it's 2 doors down, so we get to spend our lunch times together. It's nice that we get to have a cup of tea and a bit of a meeting in the morning. And I think that's going to progress. So that's really, it's all about communication. When are we having a guided tour of Uncle Keith's paint shop? This could be very soon. This could be very soon, Peter. Something that I'd really love to do is give you, basically, I know Keith, but you guys don't know Keith. So I'd like to really get you guys involved, and what we'll do is we'll interview Keith and we'll get him to tell us his story. So what we'll do is we'll have a live chat one morning this week, perhaps, or maybe next week, and we'll get you guys to ask questions. I'm talking about things like, how old are you, Keith? When did you, how old were you when you painted your first car? These sorts of things, and we'll get involved, and we'll do a live to get questions, and then we'll interview Keith in the workshop, and we'll talk about it. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for a computer to turn up at Uncle Keith's paint shop, and I think it'd be really cool once that turns up for Keith to do a video showing you how that all works. I think that'd be amazing. That's going to be on Uncle Keith's paint shop YouTube channel, and that's how we're going to do it. And I'm still trying to get into a sort of, because we've done a few jobs now. I'm trying to get into a role of exactly how to make content for Uncle Keith's paint shop. So it's very easy for me when we're doing content for the dyno, because it's like, car comes in, health checks, initial power run, talk about mapping it, talk about the mods, do some power runs, show some graphs, have a chat at the end. You know, the format for Dynodaze YouTube channel is pretty consistent, so people know exactly what they're getting. But that's lovely because that happens in one go. So even if I start recording at the start, everything's in order. It's in order of how we've done it. With Uncle Keith's paint shop, like yesterday, the EP3 came in, and I managed to capture him and young Jason trying to dismantling it. So that is the first process, I suppose. I suppose from inception of that idea, you would have the walk around of the car as it is, with perhaps like, here's a scuff on the bumper, here's a wing mirror that needs painted. So you would possibly have Keith at the start of the video identify the work that he's going to do. Then the next step would be, okay, so if it's a wing mirror, it's being dismantled. Then the next thing would be prep, I guess. Prep, and then after that, paint, and then refinishing, and then final product. So I think I've just got to get used to that moving forward, and knowing when to get in there and when to pop in, and knowing at what stage I need to film to make YouTube content, because we love YouTube, don't we? We all do. We're all on it. We all love it. People use it. Morning, Grant. Morning, Bardsey. Thank you to the paint shop boys. Yeah, that's us. You like that photograph, didn't you? More Felicious. I've been saying this for weeks, but my brain, I've had zero brain space, and I know, my brother, that you know how that feels. So I'll be contacting you shortly, and we're going to get some stuff up and running. I think initially, more Felicious, I need to finalise the Dynodaze merchandise, and then as soon as that's done and we've got an order and it lands, we'll do the Uncle Keith stuff, because I know people are going to want Uncle Keith stuff all the time. Morning, Robster VTech. Hope you're well, my friend. It's good to be back on the YouTube lives, and yeah, and I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to be telling you that we're moving forward and we're booking in. So if any of you guys know anybody that wants any paint work, if any of you guys know anyone that needs any body work, please let me know. Please get them to message the Dynodaze Uncle Keith's Facebook page. That's what it's important. We're going to do something slightly different with Dynodaze. I've been, over the last 5 weeks, I've been analysing weaknesses here. And it's not weaknesses in the body shop. It's not weaknesses in the workshop or the mapping. It's literally this office and analysing weaknesses. And what I've found is I'm on so many platforms that I'm missing information when it comes to certain stuff. So, for example, a customer might initially contact me on Instagram. And when they initially contact me on Instagram and then they start phoning me or texting me or emailing me, a lot of information is being missed or forgotten when it comes to actually booking a car in. So what I'm going to do, and you're going to see this, is I'm going to direct all inquiries to the Facebook pages. So, for example, you might get an initial text or message on Instagram or email from myself, a quick chat. And then when it gets to like, do you want a quote or an estimate, or do you want to talk specifics? I'm gonna push people towards the Facebook pages, so that if somebody's interested in a part, they're speaking to me on the Dynodaze Performance Parts page, or if they're interested in a map, they're speaking to me on the Dynodaze Performance Parts page, so that I've got all the details I require when I'm looking back in one message. And that kind of thing is going to stop us from having a car in and not realizing that the customer had talked about having a 3-port boost solenoid fitted, and then it was a surprise because we just thought it was in for a map. Because when people phone up to book in and I say, what are you booking in for? They're like, I'm booking for a map, Daddy. Brilliant, write it in. But it's missing that piece of information. So I'm going to start directing everything to the Facebook pages, and keep a streamline on it and streamline it so that, you know, emails I can't answer in the Dyno cell, not really. I can't really answer the phone sometimes in the Dyno cell. So I do often send text saying, hey, Danny at Dynodaze, I'm in the Dyno cell. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you drop me a message, I'll come back to you. And then I'm going to point them towards the Facebook page. And then I think that's a weakness that I've found that I can rectify pretty quickly. So that's it. Always analysing. We're always trying to get better. We're always trying to provide a better service. Uncle Keith's paint shop is looking class. The wall's looking amazing. The booth's looking amazing. The lighting's amazing. You know, we've just got to finalise some bits and finish some bits. But I'm really looking forward to it. We've been held back. I'm not going to lie. We've been held back. You guys know how you can tell, even just the lack of lives and the slowdown of the YouTube stuff. You know that we've been stressed, but it all under control now. I believe all under control. Getting excited for the shows, aren't you, Rob? Can I do anything with your body, Barnsey? Well, yeah, but I don't think we can talk about that on YouTube. Well done on the paint shop, gents. So pleased for you that it's up and running now. Thanks, Robster. Thanks. We're really looking forward to getting some work done. One of our first jobs over the coming weeks will be to get my FN2 up to spec. So front bumper, rear bumper, roof. I've got to fit a wing mirror. So we'll sort of know what sort of prices on things like roof. You know, the roof rust on the FN2 is very common. I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of those. So I'm going to make sure that we've got some solid prices on those. Please, if anyone does want anything quoted, do message the Facebook page, Uncle Keith's Facebook page. Keith's going to come back to you. The beauty of using Facebook is you can send some photographs. So if your bumper looks like it's had a taste, send some photographs to Keith. You'll be speaking to Keith, and he'll come back to you and he'll help you out as much as you can, even if you don't want it doing now. even if you're thinking you'll do it in the summer or before the shows, message him, let him know. He's gonna come back to you. He's gonna come back to you. But yeah, we got to finish an escort, a Mark II escort off today. Richard's going to be mapping. It's got an S2000 engine in it, so Richard's going to be mapping that. Yes, dreaded roof rust, my friend. Dreaded roof rust. I have it. Got an EP3. Like Keith said, got BMW into paint. We've got a DC5 in today, which is going to be here for a few days because eventually we've got to map it. But the ECU needs to be have a board put in it, so we've got to do that. But it's having all sorts of work done, so that's going to make a really nice workshop video. I've got a couple of YouTube videos in the can, 2 Colts that we've mapped, a white one and a black one, very nice cars. Hope to have some bits sorted. So, I've seen that, Mark. I think Richard's book has Richard booked you in. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. And also, there's a don't forget, Barnsey, if you're available or you're about this week or next week, your Dynodaze fuel rail is sat here. Mark, your Dynodaze fuel rail is also sat here. So you guys can we pick those up? I really want to see YouTube videos of those. Really, really important to me. I'm looking forward to. Honestly, we're getting this S2000 completed this morning, and then Mr. Daniel Harris, which is myself, has decided brain space is important. I've had a busy couple of weeks, and I'm going to get this office spick and span, get organised, get my paperwork in the right piles. I'm going to get myself really zened, really woosah, and then we're going to move forward, and I'm going to be all right. And I genuinely think that we'll be doing lives as many mornings as I can deal with. We'll be doing them. So really, really looking forward to moving forward. I think I felt like we were a little bit on pause, and I didn't like it, and I like to move forward. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move forward. We've got a lot to do. I'd like to have an open day, guys, if you fancy it. You know, especially you YouTube followers. I'd love to have an open day. I think we'll have a bit of a party in the summer, a bit of a barbecue, if you fancy it. I think we'll have a barbecue for you guys. You guys can come down and hang out. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe my birthday's sort of the start of July. So I think that'd be nice. Get you all down. We'll celebrate. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Flawless Culture, good morning. Look at this.
I haven't bought you a coffee.
Oh, haven't you? Oh, what an asshole! I was really excited that you brought me a coffee.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Right, well, let's go and have. Shall we go and have our coffee? Andrew at Outbrew Auto said he was come over to say, "Where are you?" That's what he's here for. He's saying, "Where are you? We have our coffee."
It's quarter to 8.
I know, yeah, I know. Okay, let's go and have coffee, Andrew. Guys, peace out, love and all of that, and I shall see you soon. And we'll get some open days organised, and I shall get some YouTube content up, and we'll see you on another live. Maybe we can have one at lunchtime today. We'll see. But peace out. Give us a thumbs up and all that sort of jazz. I'll see you all soon.